Hi everyone, the health topic I'm going to be talking about today is asthma. Asthma is a chronic inflammatory disorder of the airways where inflammation causes varying degrees of obstruction and hyperactivity of the airway. You can see an example of this in the picture in the middle. If you look at the two tubes, one from someone without asthma and someone with asthma, there's a lot more swelling and mucus in the tube of the person with asthma. Common symptoms of asthma include breathlessness, tightness of chest, wheezing, and coughing. There are a lot more symptoms that can vary by person based on their severity and type of asthma, but these are the four most common. Common triggers of asthma can include allergens, upper respiratory tract infections, exercise and hyperventilation, stress, and irritants such as household cleaning sprays, paint fumes, perfumes, different things like that. Treatment, there's no cure for asthma, but it can be managed with inhalers and or oral medications. The thing that is most important to look for are asthma attacks, because asthma attacks can result in death. So an asthma attack occurs when airways become swollen and inflamed, and then the muscles around the airway contract and extra mucus is produced, causing the breathing tubes to become narrow, such as the picture that you can see in the middle. It's important to seek emergency medical treatment if you witness severe breathlessness or wheezing, especially at night or in the early morning. The inability to speak more than short phrases due to the shortness of breath, having to strain your chest muscles to breathe, or having no improvements after using a quick-acting rescue inhaler. Asthma in children. Asthma is the leading illness among children and youth in the U.S. If you have a classroom of 20 children, 3 of them are likely to have asthma, and then low-income populations, minorities, and children living in inner cities experience more emergency department visits, hospitalizations, and deaths as a result of asthma. Asthma and the domains of health. The first domain that is dramatically affected by asthma is the physical domain. Children who have asthma can have difficulty with basic daily tasks like putting away clothes and different things like that, because the scent from the soap can be a trigger, or the task of putting away the clothes can exert so much energy that it makes it difficult for them. And difficulty with exercise in general can have later effects, because they might have obesity or heart disease because they can't get full good physical exercise right now. The vocational domain is also dramatically affected because asthma is the leading cause of school absences. So this can cause children to struggle with their homework or even fall behind. It also affects their vocational health domain by not being able to fully participate in some of the hands-on lessons and activities in school. And this can also play into the social and emotional domain, because if it's recess or teachers made a lesson where you do something hands-on outside, children with asthma might not be able to fully participate, and that's missing out on a social opportunity, causing the child to feel left out or feeling frustrated because they just want to be the same, they just want to make friends, they just want to be a part of the group, really affecting their social and emotional domain. Asthma in schools. Every child has an asthma action plan, just kind of like a special education child has an IEP, so everyone knows what to do in an asthma emergency. Asthma-friendly school initiatives are really important for making sure a school is prepared to provide its children with asthma a safe and healthy environment where they're able to learn. And then Open Airways for School is a school program for children to help learn to manage their own asthma. And then www.lung.org is a great resource for teachers and students to learn more about asthma. Asthma and teachers. Teachers really need to identify every student in their classroom with asthma, know their individual symptoms, and know their individual triggers, because it will vary by child. It's also important that they keep their asthma action plan in the classroom, and I have an example of this to the side. It's just a simple form so teachers and administrators and caretakers know exactly what to do in the scenario that child has asthma symptoms or an asthma attack. It's also important for teachers to reduce allergen triggers in their classroom such as using whiteboards instead of chalkboards so there's not chalkboard dust, and then like keeping like perfumes to a minimum, hand sanitizer, like try to get one that's not scented, things like that. It's really important for teachers in their classroom to create a space that doesn't have a lot of triggers in their classroom for the child. Thank you.